What's up, guys? What I wanted to do in this video is actually show you a little trick that you can use to laser bore sight your scope. This is my AGM Rattler. Love this thing. It's a lot of fun, especially at night. I'll put a link down in the description below. Now, one of the big challenges for a lot of folks is getting these things sighted in properly. This is a step that can help get you there a little bit quicker. It's a very simple step using a laser bore sighter. In fact, right out here, you guys have seen the video on this before. This is my Easy Shoot laser bore sighter. I have it in one of my AR-15s. And of course, guys, you can see we are completely unloaded. There is no ammo in this firearm. Okay, now that's a big key thing. You can see that I have the laser on the wall, which really I've got it on a target down there that I use for dry fire, but the challenge is for this, you cannot see it. You cannot see that laser when you are going trying to go through the scope. Okay, what you can do with the AGM Rattler, believe it or not, you do have the option of using live view. Now what we're going to do now is I am going to jump into that and show you live view. But before we do that, one thing I want to make sure of, you want to measure from the center of your scope to the center of your bore. Okay, know what that distance is between the center of this scope and the center of your bore, because that's going to be very crucial when trying to laser sight your scope. Okay, you have got to remember that offset. Okay, if you do not figure in for that offset on that, or if you try to crank it down to where that distance is where you're at, you are not going to be accurate. So know what that offset, and this is not a step that you can use basically to get you just dead point accurate. This is intended just to get you a little bit closer to where you need to be. You'll need to go out and confirm it outside, but there again, guys, I think we're going to get pretty close with this. So now what we're going to do, we know what our offset is. I'd already measured this previously. Go down to your target, simply note where your laser is hitting. Look over the mess, guys. This is where I do a lot of filming and everything else, as well as classes. Know what your offset is between your laser and the center of that scope, and then measure up the distance that you need from where that laser is hitting. For me, I got approximately 2 3/4 inches. You measure up, put you a mark, or depending on the target you use, if you use something like this, you can just simply know what it is. For me, on this target, it is at the very bottom of that circle. Okay, this target is not exactly 1 inch on those outer rings. Okay, so we are at 2 3/4 inch to the very bottom of that bullseye. Now we're going to jump over into live view to show you the next part of the process. Okay, guys, now what we're going to do, I've got my rifle on the bog pod, and remember, guys, we are unloaded, and I have already actually got this part of the process done. What I have done is I'm now just walking down to my target, and you remember that point on this target that I told you? Okay, I am putting my finger on that point, and you can see where we are. Okay, we are pretty much right where we need to be. Okay, now you can, if you're fast enough, you'll notice that the wall warmed up a little bit where I have my finger pointed there. You can do that as well. But using that laser bore sighter, I can simply touch. This is where my beam is hitting, right here. My beam is right there where I now have my finger. And if I move it up here, you can see that this is where my mark is. This is one way that you can use a laser bore sighter to basically get you close. Okay, it's going to get you close. It might not get you perfect, but it is going to get you very close to getting your rifle scope sighted in. Okay, very easy, guys. I know a lot of folks do a lot of various things. This way, you can basically, before you go to the range to confirm it, you can get it about where you need it to be. Very simple process, guys. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the video, and leave me a comment down below. You can see me there. I'm using my phone because I'm using live view for this, okay? But it's that simple, guys. Very easy to do, guys. Again, this is AGM Rattler. I'm sure this would work with a lot of different scopes that are out there. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will put links to this Rattler as well as the Bog Pod. Of course, this is the Bog Pod Death Grip as well as the laser bore sighter down in the description below. So go down and check it out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel. Share the videos, and we'll see you next time.